skin today.
Oh yeah, tell me.
Let me.
I have a simple kind of a white, black and white one.
It's you can change the colors yourself to whatever you like. It's a DeviantArt skin.
Oh, nice. Excuse me.
Yeah. Make it you. That's the skin there. And I'll just show you what mine looks like right now.
I'm confused. Okay. Why am I not alive?
Aiden, before I forget, I just tried Squadrons. It seems to work today with OBS.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. I'm looking at the past streams from yesterday. As when we were reviewing them, they were awful. But now looking at the archived streams on Twitch, they're like unbelievably good quality. You'd be, hard pressed to know you're watching a stream. Although I don't know if it just uploads your stream and then encodes it and does some fancy stuff and whatever. But right now, the big priority issue on my list is that I have to validate that, in fact, when I viewed the stream here and it was doing that slideshow shit, that was only for me. And if I look at it on my laptop, which I now have on the US VPN, that it will look okay.
Yeah.
Although my only, and I think that was the case, but my only problem with that is that I remember initially it was you who mentioned it. So it wasn't just happening for me. At least at one point it was happening for you as well. You could see my...
But once yours seemed to look good, mine seemed to look good too. So I wonder if Twitch were having issues.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I'm really fucking hoping. I don't need like the day fucking 24-ish hours before the stream starts. I don't need this shit. Know what I'm saying?
Nah, mate.
Actually, Aiden, did you post the link to the charity page somewhere?
Yep. Hang on.
I didn't notice it.
What is going on? Sorry, it's yeah. If you want a simple link, it's try goodguysgaming.org/grow.
Or biggie grow.
Yeah, or I can give a bit link for it as well, but that's kind of easy to remember.
Goodguysgaming.org. Oh, it's probably HTTPS, I'm guessing.
/grow. Growho.
Oh, if I spelled it right, it would be handy.
Sometimes helps.
Googed.
Googly-eyed gaming. That'd be good, wouldn't
it? Excellent.
Just trying out Killing Floor 2. Nah, nostalgia.
Oh man, what a great game.
Definitely squeeze it in.
I have to log in. I assume I've got to log in.
Out of interest, did you say the copyright strike was from Twitch or from YouTube?
For who now?
If you played this game with the music on.
No, Twitch up until the last 5 days didn't give a shit about copyright.
Oh,
but no, this was a YouTube thing.
Right, cool.
And in fairness, I mean, if I put my business hat on, I suppose I would say, well, I bought the game, but I didn't buy a license to use that music in a broadcast scenario. That's kind of sucky.
But I think if you're playing a game with the music in it, you'll just come on. I think it's stupid.
You've bought a license for the software, not for the music, so you can't just use it how you want. It sucks, but that's legally how it is. And the problem with it is that it's a big gray area, and it's really hard to sort out because, for example, there was a game 30 Flights of Loving, kind of like really fun game with some really great music in it, and the developers of the game said, yeah, you can stream it, you can do whatever you want. If you get any copyright strikes, just let us know. That's no problem at all. But you can use it any way you want, no problem. But then the person who created the music was like, well, wait a minute, I sold you the rights to use the music in your game, but I didn't sell the rights for all these streamers to use it to earn money. So even though the creator of the game okayed it, the copyright holder of the music didn't.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough, I guess.
Which, yeah, if you put your business head on, it's fair enough for sure. If you say something like this is creative and transformative, whatever you want to call it, that you're doing something with it, and maybe I think there is an argument for fair use. I really do, but the problem is that it's just never going to get sorted out because the copyright holder can't relinquish any kind of control or hold on that, because then it opens the door, and honestly, I suppose somebody did sit down and spend however many hours and hundreds or thousands of whatever currency creating this thing, and should you just have free access to it? It's a difficult question. I mean, Oh Jesus, thanks, Ronan.
You're welcome, man. As always.
Yes, as always, I remember the people who donate every year. I'll replay the alert on the actual stream.
Oh, that's not necessary.
Wow, 1, 2, 3, 150, 160 already. Nice one. So why is the stream not fucking live now? I don't need this fucking stress before the stream. I really
It
don't.
is live. It is live. I'm watching it.
Oh, you've got it, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right. Well, so my
I
laptop
can
for
see
some reason.
your Halloween event event page thing going on, and I can see you moving around.
Right, okay. For some reason, my laptop's not showing it. Oh. Ah, okay, I see. Because I'm a dingus.
Well, yes.
You are.
We
I
knew
think
that.
this is true.
It's so true. Cool, okay. As I shut my baldy head. Look at that. Baldy. So I'm just going to do a run now, and hopefully we don't get any stuttering when we're in game.
I'm watching,
Well,
so. carry
As
on.
am I. I'm not playing anything at the minute, so.
Four viewers. Check it out.
I need to fix the text on that progress bar as well. It's overlapping with the amount, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go shoot some pumpkins. A worm seed shot? Oh, nice. Look, it has its own bloodline or whatever you call it. Pumpkin line.
Oh yeah.
That's
Nice.
pretty fucking cool. Hunt dollars. The worm seed shot is a vile concoction that intensifies one's affinity with the spirit world. When taken, it increases your and your. It increases your and your partners.
Proofreading.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, come on. Event points. From that mission by 25%. Okay, well, very good. 6 days left.
That's what they call a fail.
Oh man, that's pretty awful. Are you in? You're not in game, Dan, no?
I am not in Hunt, no.
Right, I'm just going to do a quick play as a test. Sadly
Looking good so
today.
far, but oh, actually, let me get up the stats. That's useful information, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, full screen on my end and see.
Same. I'm just going down the list of games we're going to stream to make sure they run okay.
Yeah, I have to do that again. I was getting so pissed off last night. So I have to properly go and test them. I just couldn't believe what I was seeing on my screen. Like, and then I was like, please, like 2 fucking days before the stream starts, don't do this to me.
Oh, this game is running like shit.
Which game?
World War Z.
Right.
I should say World War Z because I'm British, you know. Cup of tea, pip pip.
And
Crumpets
all
and
that.
scones. But let's cause VSync's off, I think. Let me get VSync on. Boop. Turn that shit on. There we go.
Probably it'll be more likely for Strange Brigade. Although, actually, if you want to include Ronan, you don't have Strange Brigade, I think so.
Nope.
Oh, look. On the day, we can just switch it up whatever way we want. Switch it up! Yeah.
Switchy,
Right.
switchy.
Downloading Rocket League right now.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
finishing the download of Rocket League.
That is fun.
Honestly, it's one of those games where you're going to start shouting at other people. I fucking love it. Like, Dan, isn't it a real, you fucking bastard,
Yeah.
man.
And it's mostly yourself,
Yeah.
I find, anyway, for me.
Yeah.
Because you sort of think, I've got it. I fucking missed it. Bastard.
Yeah.
Damn it. And you know how people go, I scored a goal. I'm like, I touched the ball on purpose. Yeah.
It is, but it is the ones where you're like, it's just Rocket League.
great.
Yeah, it's just that's it. I lost for it. It's great. Rocket League is one of those games where it's like, you know, there's the god level players who you look at their videos on YouTube and you go, that is just unbelievable, unbelievable. I don't know how they're doing that. That's just skill and control.
Well, last night when I had the Twitch stream running from Rocket League, it was just, they were just jumping and soaring through the sky, and it was magnificent to watch. I'm not that. My friend can do it. Danny or Wilson, you know, we play together.
Yeah.
He is that good.
Right, so I have 3 game downloads that are required for Friday. So I'll kick them all off before I go to beddy bags.
Nice one, Ronan.
They'll be done in the morning.
It's the first stream where I'm gonna not have to kind of do the whole thing myself.
I'm here for you, buddy.
I know both of you are.
I would. It'll be 8 o'clock before you see me. Unfortunately, where's your?
That's fine with me.
Where's your charity stream? Where's your list? So you're starting at noon, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Hunt, Pug, PUBG, Remnant,
PUBG.
It's very good. Remnant's really good.
Strange Brigade,
Shit.
Among Us. I also don't have.
Among Us is like
Eight
£2.
Okay, I just don't have it.
That's going to be a headline game. That's in our prime time. Yeah, definitely want to grab it.
7. I won't be until at the earliest half past.
Oh, right. I see.
If you want to play Among Us but not buy it, you can be on Discord with your headset, but you can use your phone. It's free on phones.
Thanks. Yeah, that's right. Thanks. Nice
And it's
one.
cost
Among Us.
It's just really
that
it's so
a little
good.
2D. Someone among the team is an imposter and trying to.
Oh, that's
Tamper
the one I've
progress.
played. I do have
Yeah,
that.
you did play it. Yeah, I'm sure you
Oh
played
yeah,
it.
that's right. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I do have that.
You liar.
Jesus, put down the
Squadrons,
crystal meth, will you?
Yeah.
Warzone. Okay.
Aiden, I've got 343 skip frames so far in the last few minutes.
Fucking hell. Right.
Is that okay?
It's okay.
Looks okay. Just looking at it.
No, like is 0 skipped frames is never gonna happen.
Okay.
I don't have a baseline. I can't quantify what's good or bad, but the only way to judge it is to say, is it
Have a look.
watchable? Is it smooth? Now, when I'm looking at it locally on my own machine, still via Twitch's website, I'm looking at a slideshow. It's terrible. I'm looking at it on my lap. I'm looking at it on my laptop on the US VPN, so I'm simulating someone in the US watching this.
Yeah.
And it looks fine.
Wow.
I'm looking at it through streamlabs.com and it looks fine.
Okay, this is
Streamlabs.com.
Yeah, I don't know. I got redirected here from Aiden's donation page.
Streamlabs.com is the platform who runs all of the donations and overlays and alerts and everything. So they've redirected you there just to, in the hope that you'll partake in their services.
Let me jump over to Twitch.
Yeah,
Where
probably
does
better.
Titanfall 2 live? Is that EA?
What the fuck happened there? Look at that. See the zombie just die right in front of me?
No.
Oh, Jesus.
Now I'm intrigued.
I don't know what to do. Oh, that's angry. Fuck, 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 fuck. Did you see that?
I'm on a 7-second delay.
Oh, fuck me.
Is it because there's fire coming out of it?
Yep, I was red.
Nice.
So where is he? He's within 50 meters, right?
Long way, 50 meters.
But then I saw a
Yeah,
zombie.
I'm watching it in stream on Twitch now, and it's just as
Fuck.
good. And I have a full screen.
Yeah, that's the way to test it properly. Because
Yeah,
it stretches your
seems
kind
fine.
of. Yeah, well, if you'd say it's watchable, then we have.
It's good to me.
Yeah. Oh, it's buffering now though. That's probably more down to my connection than yours. Advanced.
Oh Jesus!
What's happened? Why can't I hear you?
I stopped talking.
Hello.
Alright. Yeah, I'll start upside. Okay, I thought everything
We're avoiding you, Venom. That's what it is.
gone away.
Sorry. Apex Legends. Does that still work?
Look, this is red. It's a red. Look, I'm gonna
Oh
go for it
my.
anyway. Oh shit! I set the birds off. Right, Otto, you're sleeping at the back tonight, you farting bastard. Fucking room is full of fart.
Nice. No, we could do. Jump down that elevator and then raise the elevator back up again. But hide down there.
Elevator's so noisy though.
Exactly. They won't be expecting it.
Apex Legends, Daniel. Danny.
Just going down the list of games, making sure everything I've on the list there is installed, runnable.
Oh, I
Apex
think
Legends isn't on that list.
I meant to put that back. I deleted it to make space for something else. I had it as a backup game, I think.
Oh.
As battle royales go, it's probably up there with Warzone for me. Although, because I had Warzone in, I felt that was enough, kind of, for battle royale style stuff.
And PUBG.
Fuck. Yeah. Oh, that's a long way to go. Okay.
Well, are we likely to use those? Because
You can
if we
save.
are, I need to get them installed.
You can save yourself a
Sure.
job, and don't worry about Apex. I think we're safe enough. If Warzone works,
Yeah, I have
probably-
Warzone.
Well, in that case, I shall uninstall. I better see if Warzone works then.
One thing that's not on there is Div 2.
No, I mean, I couldn't find a space for it. Dan's not a fan of it.
Okay.
So I'm trying to please everybody, you know,
Cool.
every little
Yeah.
bitch. Now hang on, Dan. What did you say you're going to uninstall?
Nothing. I'm going to kill Apex. But not bothering with it. I shall not bother testing it anymore. But it worked anyway.
Apex is one of those games that has a good engine. It just works. Like,
Yeah.
It's the Titanfall 2 engine, isn't it?
yes,
Speaking of Titanfall, do we have any Titanfall? We do, just in case. Okay, but
I have it on as a backup. Yeah, definitely. It's just so much fun. I couldn't leave it off as a backup.
You're going to have guns, gore, and cannoli. And then the plan.
Hang on a sec. I got someone here with me.
Did you buy that?
Hang on a sec.
Yeah.
Cunt. Oh, what a motherfucker! Dual wielding chain pistol, you prick.
Did you? My stream just started buffering. Did you die?
Yeah.
They have downloads going now. That's probably why it's buffering.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Got all 35 gig of Warframe coming down.
Actually,
All the way
Warframe's
down
not
the
on there
bottom.
either, is it?
It's on as a backup,
It's War-
I think.
Okay. This one I don't think I've ever played Warframe.
Warframe is like one of those games I fucking respect so much. It's like it's free to play, but it's one of those ones where they're like, "Hey, listen, if you just don't have money or you don't want to spend money, here's a full great game that you can play." They've been developing it for nearly 7 or 8 years. And they introduced the first proper open world parts to it to kind of meet the competition from Destiny. Destiny would be its main competition. Basically, there's play as a space ninja of your choice.
Oh no, I've seen that. I remember when you used to play with Space Time. They're like, so I remember watching a few videos.
What are you laughing for?
You don't even say boo.
What?
I said boo.
I did just
Didn't hear it.
have a boo filter applied.
Oh.
But
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay,
Wasn't that around the time? Wasn't that around the time Battlefield 1 came out as well? I think I was kind of sucked up in that at the time.
Yeah, it was near enough to that. All right, it was. Yeah. I like Battlefield.
Speaking of, we should be doing a new Battlefield soon enough.
Pretty soon, yeah, should be.
What is Warzone's launch? Is it Blizzard
Yes.
or Battle.net? That one.
Well, yeah,
I don't have an
same
awful
thing.
start. So I might have a 59 gig bloody download for that.
You'll almost certainly have a fucking huge download for it.
Its Warzone is 129 gigs.
Although bizarrely,
Silence from Dan.
No,
It's
it just says-
129 gigs because I
I have a play button available. It doesn't need a download.
Oh,
You have it downloaded then.
Apparently,
it
Fuck
should
knows
end there.
it must be auto. It must have been running the whole time.
Brrr.
Oh
So,
no,
yeah.
hang on. It just changed to update. There you go.
Because
Good
I only
writing.
reinstalled the whole thing there the other day. I took out the campaign and because I've most well and truly finished the campaign after playing it 8 times.
Oh, we got any post-scripting? We do, and squad. I haven't tried those yet either. Should try those.
Yes, that's a good point.
I'll do postscriptum now while it's
I'm actually on
Download
fire
code
up.
copy.
There was an update for Postscriptum today, actually.
I installed it.
Mine's going downloading right now. Would you believe?
It's like 200 megs or something. It's tiny.
Those ones I wanted to put them on because we've wanted to play them for a while, but I'm a little concerned about them in that.
It could be quite boring to watch, couldn't they? If we're just figuring out controls
Well,
or something.
it's yeah, they're the only games on the list where it's kind of like we'll jump in and we might not be knowing what we're doing 100%.
Yeah.
Now we could find like we have in the past. We found friendly servers and friendly teams who were happy to guide us. So maybe we will.
Postscriptum starts looks awesome. So exit that.
Postscriptum's sound design is just.
Is it the one with the
Postscriptum,
Spitfires flying overhead?
Yeah.
Squad.
Ooh.
Where's squad? Squad.
Ooh, I love that. I'm on the wrong Wi-Fi. Get off. Get on the correct Wi-Fi, fool. There we go. Battle.net requires an update. Of course he fucking does. Windows Update requires an update. That's my favourite thing I ever saw.
Look at this. There's a new one now called Due Process. It's a tactical shooter, and it was designed to overcome what these guys felt was the flaws in most of their tactical shooters, where they say they're a tactical shooter, but it doesn't really, it doesn't really matter what you do. You can open up a 3D version of the map and like physically draw, with your mouse pointer, a path for people to follow.
What's it called?
Due Process. It's 15 quid. I might give it a spin. Due Process.
at that in a minute. Just waiting for
Mm-hmm.
squad to sort its shit out.
A PvP tactical FPS about planning capital letters and execution capital letters.
Squad starts.
Oh, the maps are Oh wait, listen to this. The maps are procedurally generated, so does the maps are never the same.
That's cool.
No map
Interesting.
knowledge, so you'd have to
That's
kind
good.
of work together, and yeah, that is kind of cool.
That's very
You'll face a
bright
new
fucking colours. Bright colours.
you'll face a new tactical challenge every round. Oh yeah, I just saw someone being killed by a bomb. Oh right, so some people in the reviews are describing it as a hybrid of CS:GO
I was about to say it looks very
and
Rainbow Six Siege, doesn't it?
and Rainbow Six Siege,
Mm.
I
except
love Siege.
where the tactical elements actually work.
Yeah, because Siege is, if you know the maps, you win.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Pretty much.
one guy in the review was like, when Siege first came out, it was really good. There was 10 operators, and you had to actually think about who you picked and how you use them. And apparently, you don't have to do that too much more anymore in Siege. I don't know. I don't play it enough to know. It has an overhead map view. I'm gonna take a punt on this. I'm gonna take
Yeah,
15 quid.
What's it called?
due process. You'll be punting that on your own, I'm afraid.
Due process.
That's not one for me.
Aiden will add it to his collection of 6,000 games.
Too cartoony.
That's
It's a little cartoony, actually.
quite cartoony, but I like it.
Well, see,
Right.
if something gives me the tactical blah 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 buzz and the challenge that I want, I don't mind really how it looks.
Whatever floats your fucking boat.
Whatever floats your boat, stick it in and drink it up. Oh, it's colourful because they're in an arcade. They're in like an amusement
Battlefield
arcade.
6.
It should be due soon if the cycle of normal Battlefield releases is anything to go by. And I have to say, I almost don't care what I hear about it. I'll be getting because I fucking love Battlefield.
Yeah, but it doesn't suit. The only one, there's two Battlefields I didn't enjoy. One was the cop one. Can't remember what that was called. Hardline. And I'd have to say Battlefield 1 didn't do it for me.
I initially didn't like Battlefield 1, and when Battlefield 5 came out, I was like, definitely, it was the poorer of the two implementations.
See, I like the campaign of 1, but not multiplayer. I like multiplayer of 5, but not the campaign. Go figure.
There's multiple parts of the campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, in 5, I tried it in the order that they were released. Only recently, like a couple of weeks ago. I hadn't touched the campaign at all, and didn't like the first part of the campaign. Then there was one called The Last Tiger, which seemed interesting. Anyway, you need to fucking test these games and stop waffling. Blah 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 blah. Let's see.
Focus on your testing, my good man.
Focus, you must focus.
In fact,
You'll
while
never be a
Facebook is
Jedi.
loading, I'm going to give Squad a quick go.
Right, that's hunt tested. PUBG was always the one that went wrong, so that's why I was so annoyed yesterday when suddenly it wasn't working.
Suddenly.
So luckily that Windows update had nothing to do with it.
No how.
Yes, sirree, Bob. Nice. Shaping up to be a fun day, I think.
I'm going to do our weekly shop tomorrow because we messed up the online order by accident. So I'm going to actually do it old-fashioned style myself tomorrow. And I shall be acquiring the Guinness, the snacks, the
Oh,
Lunchables.
nice. Is Guinness you're going for, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Nice
It's one of the few drinks I can drink and not feel yucky afterwards. So, and you're Irish. You're both Irish, so homage to your bad selves.
Okay.
It's an excuse, right?
It is. But you do need that fridge in your office.
Well, I just leave them outside. It's almost
Oh
cold
God,
enough now.
yeah.
It's like
Actually,
9 degrees.
today we were out at like 1 or 2
Excuse me.
p.m. and it was 8 degrees, which is like
Yeah.
not
It was
it's not
cold
fridge
today.
cold, but it was cold.
Cold enough for sure.
Yeah. So let's think. Rocket League. Rowan, make sure to log into it and do the tutorial. It's really short. The tutorial is like a couple of minutes, but it will explain the controls, which
I
are
just spam
everything.
next. Like, I don't care. I know how to play it.
Yeah. Don't do that, Ron.
Yeah, don't you do that. But I've played it. How long have I played it? How to spell Rocket League? 105 hours. I know how to play it. It's fun.
Like when you.
Oh, there's Titanfall 3 coming.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck off! Really?
Apparently, yeah.
Gimme.
That would genuinely make me
You're
excited. Yeah, I was gonna say excited, but that would definitely send a rush.
I
of
hope
blood.
they don't fuck it up though. I really don't. Like Battlefield, you really can't fuck it up. There will be a campaign, there will be a multiplayer element. Titanfall, they fucked up the first one by having it only multiplayer, which I hated.
But look at Respawn's run when they're allowed to do what they want to do.
Yeah.
They're a unique developer that they can meet EA's needs as a big business and a corporation, and the players' needs as well. I mean, just look at Apex. Apex Legends is a fucking money spinner for EA. But it doesn't feel like it, and you can still log in and you can genuinely play for free and not feel left out. And that's Respawn saying, getting their influence in there. And I really
It is
that.
possible to do this without fucking the player. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and EA are keen to do it as well. I mean, they're teetering on the brink of losing the Star Wars license. I mean, so it's.
I don't know.
Shit.
I think the Star Wars Squadrons was a big fucking 2-finger salute to the players, to be honest.
Apparently, there's a new content drop on the way today or tomorrow.
I saw that. I thought I saw you say that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, there's a guy called Charlemagne, and he's an EA rep on Reddit, and somebody put a post up saying new content dropped today, and that was yesterday or whatever day I posted it, and then EA Charlemagne pinged in and said, actually no, something along the lines of no, the 28th.
Right.
Or 29th. So I haven't launched
because
it
they've already stated they weren't updating the game a couple of times, like.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the content drop might be.
Who knows?
Would be great to see a couple of new maps.
New maps would be, I think, the priority. It should be really.
I need to do the try and
get rid of that janky menu system they've got. Some sort of head tracking would be brilliant. I can't imagine they will though. If it's not in there by now, they're not going to put it in. To be honest,
but if you can do VR, do head tracking.
Yeah, but there's already like a POV ability via a button on your hotess anyway, so it's this is built in. They just need the API or the tech to translate it.
Yeah. So, but again, they've said they're not going to develop it further, kind of indicating.
It's just stupid. It really is. They literally have in their hands the thing. People who played TIE Fighter or X-Wing back in the day, they got the nostalgia people, they've got the new people, they got the VR people.
They've got a great game.
Yeah.
That's what they have.
And you know what the worst thing about it is? As I'm here saying, I wish they would add more content, then I'm like, I'd gladly pay for it. It's like, they're laughing. They're fucking laughing. Yeah. They're like, what? Sorry, you'll pay for it? Oh, okay.
Well, I've never minded. I don't mind paying for a DLC if the DLC gives me it expands the gameplay.
Yeah.
What I don't like
is loot boxes and season passes
and all this fucking crap. Yeah. Like playing FIFA on Android with the daughter at the minute, and it's fucking unbelievable how much they try and get you to spend money. Like,
Yeah, Ultimate
you know,
Team it's called or something, isn't it? That where you.
the game itself, actually, I'd have to say, while it's not my favorite sort of game, is very enjoyable on Android. It's shit on PC. Surprising. Quite enjoyable on Android. I like it.
Yeah, it's funny. I'm not a football fan in terms of
No, neither am
watching,
I.
or
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
football games by themselves are sometimes a good bit of fun.
Yeah, it's just it's challenging and it's engaging and it keeps there's always something to do, so you're kept going all the time. Like, you pick up the phone, you play it for half an hour, you put it down, go off, do something else, pick it up again, do another bit. You know, so it's good that way. And it's not easy either, which is something I enjoy about it. I like games to challenge me. Like, I don't like knocking in 20 fucking goals in the first half. Like, it kind of, what's the point?
I love that. I
So-
feel like a big man.
And there's a nice it's staged, you know, so it's layered. Like, so at the beginning you can't get involved in the high-end games because you can't possibly win, because the other team is far too good and the AI is fantastic and they will just fucking annihilate you. Like, so it's I've run into quite a few brick walls, like, where I just couldn't get past the challenge until I'd upgraded the team, and sure, that set me off on another quest to how the fuck do I go about updating the team without spending any money.
Oh, Jesus.
But it's absolutely full of the whole what was the words they fucking used? Surprise dynamics.
Surprise mechanics. Yeah.
Surprise mechanics, that's the word. Yeah, it's fucking full. Like, you could go in, right, and you could spend, say, €5 or €6, and then you get, you know, a player or something of a certain level. But you might get a player that really, like, say, it goes up in tens, like, so from, say, 60 up to 140, right? So you go in, you pay €5 and you get a level 80 to 90 player. But you might get, there's a 90% chance you'll get an 80, and a 1% chance you might get an 86. You know,
Yeah.
that is absolutely, that's fucking gambling. Like, you know, you're gambling your €5 in the hope you'll get a higher level player. Of course you are. Not that I have, or that I kind of went, cheeky bastard. There's another one I saw, actually, for another, just like €3 or something. And there's in-game currency, right? So you can buy the in-game currency if you wanted to. Not that you would, but you can. And the pack is, like I said, it's $2.59 or something for the pack, and you can get anywhere from 300,000 coins to 5 million coins. How many fucking 14-year-old boys are going in there with their week's pocket money, hoping they're going to get 5 million coins so they can buy fucking Lionel Messi or whoever?
They're cashing in their good boy points.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, mate.
I need a graphic. That's what I need to do, and then I'm done.
And that whole...
Dan, what was... Sorry, go on.
So I was just going to say that the whole game is based around that sort of dynamic. Like, even when you complete a challenge, like, you get a loot box, and the loot box will give you, you know, up to this many of such and such thing, and up to this many of another thing, and a player of this level, of, you know, but possibly these big things. It's just the game is riddled with it, like, all geared towards you going down to the store and spending some money on the same sort of dynamic, because that's what you used to from within the game. It's fucking seedy as shit, really, when you think about it.
Yeah.
Especially when FIFA is predominantly, you know, a teenage boy's wet dream, like.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Although I know quite a few adults that play it too. Snoop Dogg being one of them.
Yeah, I saw the video.
A
He was upset.
small bit, yeah. Has Shawnee responded? Is he going to come Friday? Or is he, completely sucked into his
Addiction.
Civ 6? Is that what he's on? Civ 6?
Yeah.
Addiction? Was surprised at how quickly he dropped Modern Warfare, to be honest.
Is he off it now?
Yeah, not playing it at all, hardly.
Wow.
Yeah, he was hitting it so hard though. You'd have to hit
did.
burnout pretty soon.
Yeah, but he's been playing that hard for a long, long time. Whoopsie.
But yeah, phones of a year, like.
Punch the mic.
Nice. Strange
Very
Brigade.
very good at it too.
Right, I have to go pee pee. Backing him out.
Pee pee.
Pee pee. I must pee pee.
One thing I did notice from his list is there's no Project Cars.
Oh yeah. That's true. But then how much fun is that to watch?
Yeah.
Great fun to do. In fact, I kind of want to do some now, but I need to do this graphic. But not hugely fun to watch. I now and again I look on Twitch to see who's playing it, and people are just sort of sat there. If they've got a camera on, they're just staring at the screen, just clipping apexes, and it's kind of boring.
Yeah.
Like if it was Jimmy Broadbent or something, and
No,
it's talking
it's-
constantly. Oh, that was a good corner. I'm changing gear a bit earlier there. That okay, cool. I'll watch that. But when it's just someone staring and playing in silence, nah,
Yeah.
boring.
To be truthful though, we rarely play in silence.
This is true.
Yeah.
It's normally you shouting expletives.
Yes. at Pat when he's around.
Yeah, fuck's sake, Pat. Damn it.
That
There's
was
a
my
corner
corner, Ronan.
Yeah.
I was in front of you, Pat. That means it was my corner. No! You are wrong. Oh god, I fucking so badly need to get a Fiverr link. It's not funny.
To do what?
I'd love to get a Fiverr link into the house.
What's your internet speed like normally?
I get about 40, so it's not too
Okay.
bad. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's not too bad. But when you look at Aiden's download speeds and mine, it's
crazy.
Kind of depressing.
I mean,
Especially when at halfway up the hill from me, literally, a couple 100 feet away, they have fiber.
Right.
Just they didn't upgrade my exchange fully.
Yeah.
So I don't have fiber. 40 is the most I can get. Which is utterly fucking crushing when right, Andrew asked the question there. What do you guys think? A monitor over G-Sync or a monitor bigger monitor for the same price? How big a monitor and what refresh rate? For both. No, it's not.
Oh no, it's not. But is it worth it for 60 FPS or lower?
No. I don't think G-Sync is worth it at all, to be honest. If you've got a high grade. If your GPU is a high-end GPU, you ain't gonna notice shit. I notice absolutely no difference with G-Sync on or off in mine. No fucking difference whatsoever.
I think it prevents tearing when you're going below your max FPS on your screen. That's what it's for.
Well, I never go blacks. Very rarely go on anything go below 60 FPS, and I don't get tearing.
Yours doesn't.
On anything. on any game that I play, I don't get tearing. So that's what I'm saying. Like if you have a high-end GPU, G-Sync, it doesn't really matter. I don't think.
So when he says he's got a 730.
I don't think so. I think he's got a fairly
that's
top-notch system. I think for a man who's unemployed. He told me the other night he's a mechanic.
Yeah, I was there.
Oh yeah.
I was there, lingering.
Hello.
Hello.
Is it brie you're looking for?
Ooh, brie, yummy.
Camembert.
I like a what's the Italian one? I like a gorgonzola. Picante.
In opinion, G-Sync or no G-Sync monitor?
You already have a G-Sync monitor, right?
I know. Just I said your opinion.
Well, I mean, I think if you have the horsepower to drive it, then you should try for for a G-Sync monitor. Yeah, I would say so. Otherwise, like, what's the point in ever allowing your screen to exceed 60 FPS?
I don't see any benefit in it. That's the reason I asked.
In G-Sync?
No benefit. I see no difference with it on or with it off.
What do you mean by no difference?
I see no difference.
Okay, so
nothing changes that I can see.
Right, so FPS is like sound, I suppose. Yeah, some people are tuned into it and some people are not. I'm like you. I got the G-Sync monitor because it was silly not to get it when I had a system and a graphics card that could easily drive over 100 FPS. Before I had the G-Sync monitor, I wouldn't always V-Sync my games, even though I was limited to 60, because not all, like, first of all, the first thing to realize is not all games will screen tear because you're exceeding the monitor refresh rate. Some will, some won't. Some are better than others. But
depends on the CPU inside your monitor. That's what the whole thing depends on.
Yeah, exactly.
And the flop rate that GPU can, or flip rate, sorry, that GPU can maintain.
Yeah.
And how fast your GPU can supply frames to that monitor CPU.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So, and G-Sync increases that CPU's ability, right?
No.
Yeah.
It doesn't increase it. It just means it coordinates with it. It doesn't just fire frames at the screen.
Oh yeah. Just sorry. Okay. Yes, you're correct.
Well, you're both kind of correct.
Yeah, it makes it better at receiving the data from the GPU. Is what it does essentially. It's like an extra buffer per se.
It's an extra buffer, and it's I suppose the way everybody thinks of G-Sync as that's great, really high frame rate monitor, and it is. But the real way to think of it is that the differences between variations in frame rate are smoothed out in a way that you shouldn't.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So you should have a smooth experience all the time. Now, some people will say they absolutely notice the difference between a 60 FPS, and a 144. I don't. I
definitely noticed the difference between 60 FPS and 144. Or hertz, sorry. I definitely do notice the difference. The gameplay is smoother, the graphics are better. I do definitely notice that. I just don't notice any difference on the 144 hertz monitor with G-Sync on or G-Sync off. It doesn't seem to make any difference that I can see.
Oh, sorry. So your question is specific to the G-Sync tech on the monitor, right? Rather than being on or off.
I don't see. I see absolutely no difference.
I don't know. It's a good question. I mean, it's there, so I turn it on. If you don't do that, I suppose you have a high refresh rate monitor, and that's it, and none of the smoothing ability. I guess, I don't know. You'd have to run some frame time graphs or something to see what's actually happening.
But I think, much like you, it all depends on how particular you are.
Yeah, it definitely does.
For someone like me, meh, don't really care. Does the game run? Can I play it? Yeah. Does it look good? Yeah. Am I getting reasonable FPS? Yeah.
There are people playing CS:GO, which is a lightweight game, which is easy. It can easily achieve high frame rates on modest systems, where there are people playing it on 250 hertz G-Sync monitors. Obviously, those are 1080p because you can't, But anyway, and they are crying out, and I mean crying out for 400 hertz monitors because they feel it makes a difference to their gameplay. So I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of hype in gaming.
There is.
Quick side question, Aiden, what's your font for your Good Guys Gaming?
I think it is good old Arial. I mean, you mean on the websites and everywhere, or in OBS?
OBS.
Well, it's going to be one of two things. It's going to be Arial or Roboto. And Roboto is a Google font that's free. I think it's good old Arial, to be honest with you.
Cool. I like it.
What was the question you had earlier?
What do you mean? It's not Comic Sans. What's wrong?
It's a home, I think.
Whenever I see Comic Sans, I always think of HR because a company I used to work in, all our HR messages were always in Comic Sans. And I went into the HR. Yeah, I went into the HR director one day, HR director for Europe, and I was like, "Can I just ask, why are the HR messages to the company always in Comic Sans?" And I kind of knew the answer in my head before I asked, and she said, she goes, "I don't know. I was just looking through my computer and I was looking for the most cheerful font that I could find because I often send out bad news." There's a company restructuring. You'll hear soon whether or not you're keeping your job. Yeah, and only for it was written in Comic Sans.
Smiley face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thumbs up.
If that was in Verdana, I'd be, jumping off the building. Oh, God.
Yeah, we get all our engineers get warned. Comic Sans is not allowed. We are a professional business. Comic Sans is not perceived as a professional.
But
Yeah, it's not a.
And I say it's not like absolutely, it's not like.
Here's an interesting one.
We have a font in. It's called VMware Metropolis. That's what everybody's supposed to use.
Yeah, corporate standards and all that kind of.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm a bit of a font nerd, so I'm gonna have to look up this font now. VMware.
I'd say it won't be publicly available. Let me check VMware branding. Actually, maybe it is.
It's probably like in your lettering, right? Upgrade font to
no.
Metropolis Release 9 VMware 2017. Metropolis font check VMware forum. Oh yeah, it's that kind of.
Yeah. RSA can't come in.
That's a nice font.
Yep, that's where I go to create all my email headers and footers and PowerPoints and all has to be done from there.
Dan does space type. Does the Strange Brigade not work with auto game capture? No.
No, you have to specify the game window yourself.
Okay, cool. It's good to remember that.
Is Justin coming Friday?
He's coming all over your face.
Nice. But is he going to play a game? Is it? He's not.
Yeah, no,
He's been offline for a good bit, so.
Yeah, I said to him if you could join, it'd be great, but I don't think he will be.
Okay. Hope everything's all right with him.
Well, as you heard, his dad passed away, so kind of.
Yeah, but it's just unlike him not to ping in.
I know, yeah. He was saying
say hello every now and again.
He was saying he does keep an eye on Discord and Hangouts and everything else. Kind of tries to follow things.
Are people still using Hangouts? We've kind of totally switched over to Discord now, right?
We have, haven't we?
Yeah.
I
It was a very
actually quite
smooth
like
move,
it, actually.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I was never opposed to it.
Pat's
It's
rubbing his
actually quite.
hands in glee. The project
It,
manager success. I can run it.
but what I do like about it is that it's one place. That's probably what I like about it the most. It's one place for chat. It's one place for play games. It's one place to talk. One place to post up bullshit.
Makes sense,
It's
though.
handy. Yeah. One app.
That looks good, Dan, but you just need to drop in the logo, the Good Guys Gaming logo.
Okay. Gimme. What do I get? Website?
And that's
Where?
the wrong website as well, grow.org.au.
Oh, is it?
That looks like a website in Australia.
Oh, my bad.
No worries.
Hey, use Austria, no?
Which one's the right one?
Oh, maybe it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
grow.ie. Yeah, there you
Excuse me.
Your
go.
excuse.
Is everything
So
else okay?
are you streaming as well on Friday, Dan?
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get this thing finished because I'm not going to be here tomorrow night. So this is my only chance to get this done.
Gotcha.
And I forgot about it until about half an hour ago, and I was like, crap.
So that means I'll have to have 2 streams open.
No, don't have to get mine up.
Hmm?
Aiden's is the important one. I'm doing it for the funds.
And the bottom.
Okay.
Aiden's doing it for the funds.
So to open Aiden's one, just minimize it and use it. Just so it gives the numbers. We should all do that actually. Brings the numbers up.
Yeah, it'll be a good help, all right.
Does it have to be the Steam Labs one or Streamlabs?
No, just go directly to
just Twitch.
twitch.tv/ Good Guys Gaming.
Oh yeah, no, I'm subscribed to your channel, sure. So I know who to do that.
Who?
Bob's your dad's brother.
Mary's rant. Or in today's world, Mary's your horny big tit milfant.
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 Oh boy.
Deviant milfant.
Where can I steal your logo from then?
I'm just dropping them into a direct chat with you in Discord now, young Dan. Oh boy, oh boy.
What a good boy. Oh, there they are. I see them. I see them. See logos.
As it's Halloween, are you going to dress up?
Oh, didn't think of that.
You should. It would be fun.
I'm not sure I have anything to dress up into, apart from my sexy little black number.
Sexy time, sexy time.
Dan turns up in full latex with a dildo for a nose.
Full sequence ball gown.
The usual.
Yes. Typical Friday night for me. Nipple pegs.
Ooh, nipple pegs. What the fuck are they?
Butt plugs and boot rag.
Pegs for your nipples.
Oh, yes.
Why do you know this?
I don't know. Why do we know anything about this sort of crazy? I have them in my dungeon.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Dodgy.
Did you see that suicide murder thing in Cork? Fucking hell.
It's a bit nuts, yeah.
Yeah, man.
What? What's happening over there?
It was a double murder suicide.
Damn.
Just in a very small country village on a farm, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Something to do with inheritance, apparently.
That's it, yeah.
Very little information about it right now. So, father and his 2 20-something-year-old sons dead.
Damn.
Shotgun.
Oh.
Shotgun in a blaze of glory.
Yeah, it just goes to show money does fucking crazy shit to people.
Sure does.
Yeah.
And guns kill them.
Guns don't kill people. Okay.
Death kills people.
Don't they?
No, it wasn't the gun or the bullet or the, the.
It was the person holding
It
the
was
gun, yes, I
that's
understand.
right, Ronan.
Yeah, yes, I understand.
Don't ruin my rights.
It's one thing I hope never fucking changes in this country, actually. The gun laws. They're just fine the way they fucking are.
Yeah. Well, thankfully we don't have that kind of whole. How could you say?
NRA.
Association. Yeah, right.
Your gun laws in the UK are about the same, right? Aren't they, Dan?
Fuck knows.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. They kind of have to go through rigorous fucking checks, and only certain sorts of weapons are allowed. Like, I think shotguns and 2.2 rifles are pretty much it. And you have to be, a hunter or a farm.
You don't know. I've never looked into it.
Let me Google.
Never had to. And I'm kind of okay with that. Like, I'd love to have a go, but I don't particularly want people running around with them.
UK gun laws. I would assume they're the same. Firearms regulation in the United Kingdom. Sporting rifles and shotguns. Yeah, it's the same as here, basically. .2 caliber, yeah, absolutely the same. Oh, there's such a thing as a triple barrel shotgun, apparently.
When killing them twice isn't enough.
I did not know that. I didn't know that was a thing.
I should sell these things.
A triple barrel shotgun. Wow. Fuck, they look awesome.
So it begins. Triple barrel, quad barrel.
Yeah, they're doomed.
Here's my 7-barrel shotgun. Auto reload. It's called a Gatling gun.
Where would I put this?
I call it Bert.
Jen.
Hey Bert. I haven't Berted in a long time.
Bert.
Bert.
Hey, Bert.
Hey Bert.
Hey, Bert.
Can't get this in a place I'm happy with it, and that makes me sad.
Use lube.
I'm going to put it there instead. Let's try that. Kidbot V is playing Rocket League. Oh, I could just squeeze a game in. Or are you testing?
Just testing, baby.
There you go, in the general chat there. That looks fucking awesome. Should have some games that have those.
It's like a double barrel that they stuck another barrel on top of.
Mad looking thing.
With no stock either.
Yep.
Perfectly safe.
God, good old Rocket League.
Yeah, so there's very little about your firearms laws that are different to ours, I don't think.
Cool.
More or less the same. Which means they are good. I accept these.
They are good.
Good. Let the hate build within you.
Updated image coming through for Raiden. I think I've got it as good as I can get.
Good.
Oh, that has the wrong website showing. It should be your stream, but you get the point.
Good.
It's just grabbing Chrome.
Oh, Medal of Honor Warfighter, that was a great game. Actually, what happened to the Medal of Honor series? There was loads of them. I played nearly all of them.
Yeah, it kind of petered out, but it was a good series. Dan, try the font. Try the logo that has the black background. then it would blend in. Might look a bit better. I don't know.
I did. The gaming didn't get caught.
Oh, right, because it's not actually. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Although it should have done. Don't know why it didn't. Try again.
Or did I send you a transparent one?
I'll tell you. Well, I'll tell you.
Actually, do you know what? That's fine. Don't worry about it. That's fine.
Nope, I want perfection.
God, I want Rocket League. I want it in me now.
Put it in. Oh, it's working now for some reason. Weird.
Wow. The original game was the brainchild of director Steven Spielberg. Wow. Okay. That I did not know.
Every day is a learning day here at Good Guys Gaming.
Well, the first game was Saving Private Ryan, right? Like that landing on the D-Day beach in the Allied Assault, Medal of Honor Allied Assault is still one of the most memorable game scenes that I've ever played. Like, it was just fucking awesome. Like, I think we talked about this recently, Aidan, didn't we?
It does ring
I think
a
it was you. Yeah.
It's an incredible.
It was a bird. I'd love to see it done again. It
was done
excellent. Again. Was it?
Yeah, COD World War II.
Oh yeah, not
That's
the same though.
game.
There was
wasn't as good. Wasn't as good.
Wasn't as good?
No.
I must try COD World War II just for the
Just for that moment, it's worth it.
The campaign in COD World War II is not bad.
I think it's brilliant.
See,
OTT.
Anything World War II, I'm happy with.
Yeah.
The multiplayer just never took off though.
Never tried it.
Yeah, I don't think you can now. I think the servers are gone.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, in fact, it's an entirely separate download. Made me go, nah.
Oh,
all the CODs have been like that though.
Oh, really?
Multiplayer and the campaign were separate downloads until Blizzard took over and they made it so that you could only it was the whole fucking thing. Until a recent update where you can now choose what you download. Which is going back to the old way of it.
Oh, Conti balls, oh, Conti balls.
It'll be interesting to see what they do with Black Ops now in the next couple of weeks. We'll follow the same.
God,
follow
suit. Black Ops.
I'm looking forward to it, actually.
Yeah, me too.
The new COD. Played a little bit of the beta. It was fun. Very limited though. Single map.
It's the 80s vibe, isn't it?
70s, 80s, yeah. Be nice to have a new campaign challenge to attack. So they don't have to talk to you fuckers. Sorry, did I say that out loud?
No, I don't think so. I didn't hear anything.
Alright, I think I'm going to try a bit of IL-2. Let's fuck it, why not?
You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Strong. Very strong.
Missing stuff for D-line clip. D-line clip set up. Do not plug in the camera. Cock.
Name the tune
that's
by
not
that little bit of humming. Yeah, points.
Meaningless internet points.
Yes, but
I'm
you
all
get them.
about meaningless internet points. Do the doobie do again. Theme tune to Magnum PI.
No.
I don't know. Does sound familiar.
Any idea, Ed?
No.
It is I Believe in a Thing Called Love by The Darkness.
Oh, nice.
Which I recently remembered. I was like, oh yeah, remember that song. So I played it. And I hummed along. And now it's stuck in my head.
Back in a mo.
Thank you, Internet. Right, so the only things I haven't done and tested are Warzone and the other one beginning with W. Which is called Warframe. Because they are still downloading. And they will be for hours.
So for a man who asked a question and had got 2 immediate responses, Mr. Nidru didn't respond.
Is that in Tech Talk?
Yeah. Did Sean say he's around for the stream Friday?
King the spreadsheet. He's not even on it. Oh, there he is. He said yes for a lot of it.
So he's talking about adjust my availability Saturday.
Yeah, we're talking Friday though, aren't we?
Yeah.
Unless he means adjust his availability Friday because of Saturday.
I don't know.
Who knows?
Ping them there now, see what he says.
I had to go to IKEA today. So the mattress has decided to kind of get a lump and then 2 and then 50. It's just fucking disintegrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old is it? About 10 years?
No, about 3.
Oh.
Gets a lot of use, clearly. Anyway.
Yeah, well.
Money not being... exactly. Money not being plentiful these days, I've decided the best place to get one from is IKEA. So you have to head down to the store because you can't do click and collect. And I got there and there's a fucking queue about a quarter of a mile long to get in. And it's one of these stores that's kind of up on legs and the car park is underneath. So you're stood in the car park under the building in the dark with a constant breeze.
Right. And it certainly wasn't. Yeah, I was about to say it's not warm today.
Yeah, exactly. Eventually get in there and then you have to go to the place and go here and ask that question and get a bit of paper and go there and pay. And then you get in your car and then you got to drive across town to go pick it up from a different fucking place.
Ah?
I know. So it took hours. And then after that, I went home, dropped that off, and I had to go to a couple of other
shops. That's fucking stupid.
Get a few Christmas bits, and there's a retail park literally 5 minutes from my house with all the shops you can ever need. I was going to go here and get this, and go there and get that, and it's fine. But they've recently changed the layout, so you have to go in this way and out that way, and they've also closed one of the roads getting to it, so everyone has to go down the only other exit road, which is behind traffic lights. So I'm not kidding you, it took me 2 hours to get out of the retail park today. 2 hours to travel 100 feet.
That sucks, big donkey balls.
To the point my legs ache. You don't just sat there going, oh, like handbrake off. First gear, bit of gas, bit of clutch. For 6 feet, back, brake, handbrake on, neutral. Like 1,000 times. And you kind of elbow your way into the queue to get out. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Someone needs to get slapped for whoever planned that change and that roadwork at the same time. Stupid.
I was in, much like everywhere else, we have a one-way system in and out of the office. I haven't been to the office in weeks, but I was up there recently, and I because I work weird hours, I have to tell the security that, you know, I'll be remaining in the building when everybody else is left.
Oh yeah.
You know, so don't get a fucking shock when the sensors go off if you turn on the alarm. Because they do. They've done it to me numerous times, actually. where I'd be in the office late, and all of a sudden all the fucking alarms are going off, and there's cops and fucking fire brigades and all sorts of shit turn up.
Whoa.
And I'm like, I was still fucking working. But you never told us. I was like, I didn't realize it was a fucking requirement, you know?
Yeah.
You walk past me on the, on the floor numerous times every day.
How dare you
Did
be
you
in
not
your
ask
place of
me?
work, working in your place of work?
Had one time it was like 11 o'clock at night, and the fucking all the alarm's sitting there, and I'm, you know, totally engrossed in what I'm doing. And fucking I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then there's 6 people running around all over the place. But so I was out having a smoke anyway, and the security guard was there. We social distanced, chatting away to him. Young fella, I didn't know him. He's a new guy. And as I was walking up to the door, I went to put my mask back on. Went to put my mask on because that's what you're supposed to do, right? As we're walking around the corridors, you're supposed to wear it. He said, you don't need to wear that. And I'm looking at him kind of going,
Oh my god.
You're the guy that's meant to fucking enforce this. What do you mean you don't have to do that? For fuck's sake.
He's one of them who
I was
doesn't
only-
believe in it, maybe.
We're doomed.
That's exactly what he said to me. It's all bullshit. I was like, oh my god.
We're
It's
doomed.
not all bullshit. People are dying.
I think I mentioned the other day, like, we were out walking the dogs. We had the kids with us as well. And this jogger jogs past us, and he slows down, stops, and looks back, and goes, "You don't need the masks, you know." Really, in a real condescending way as well.
And we had the kids out.
Fucking asked you.
Had the kids out. We were walking up by the fort the other day. Right? 4 kids, 2 adults, walking along. We see another group of people come to us. We step into the side, single file,
Like you're supposed to.
and let them. And, you know, assume that if we step into the left, they'll step to the left, and we'll pass each other with a reasonable distance. The amount of fucking ignorant cunts that just walk straight, like one couple literally walked through the group of us.
It's like you're making a point.
But I'm looking, I'm kind of going, you know, social distance, you motherfuckers. Stay the fuck away from me and my family if you don't mind, please. And then we were walking along, and, you know, we've small kids, so we move relatively slowly. And this other family just came fucking rocking up behind us, and just literally were literally 2-3 feet behind us. And instead of saying, "Excuse me," I said, "Okay, if we get by," they just fucking stood there, right behind us. Until, you know, I noticed and went, right, everybody step in and let this family pass.
Let these bastards pass.
Yeah. You're kind of going, all you have to do is ask, like, do you think I'm going to bite your fucking face off or what? Like, especially when they see that we're being responsible and stepping in single file to let other people pass. Like,
yeah.
You know, if you need to get past, just ask.
It's the best thing you can do is just to send out that message clearly.
Yeah.
Very frustrating.
What's stupid is people who
exactly those fuckers, those sorts of fuckers were the cause of my mother breaking both her wrists. Like, beeline towards my mother, and my mother having to step out of the way and catching her foot and tipping over, like, instead of respecting her
authority,
space.
In fact, there's the word, respect.
Yeah, respecting her space and giving her, you know, moving slightly to the side. You don't have to cross the road or anything. Just give a bit of distance.
Give a little bit.
Stupid thing is, people who don't give distance and do kind of, you know, roll the eyes at people wearing masks. They don't understand the reason you're supposed to wear a mask is for the sake of other people. You're protecting others. You're being nice.
Yeah.
But because they're already a dick, they don't really seem to think they're being a dick, which makes them a dick.
I was sitting down. I came down for lunch this afternoon, and we happened to watch one of these. It was Phil Schofield and that blonde one. What's her name?
Holly.
Willoughby.
He's gay, you know.
Holly, yeah, good for him. Holly, Willoughby or Willerby or whatever her name is.
Willoughby.
Willoughby.
Holly Willoughby.
Titterby.
And
Abby Titmus.
there's some English
Person.
I think she might have been a politician. I'm not sure though, so don't hold me to that. But she was talking about the draconian measures you're going through in the United Kingdom, and that they're totally unnecessary. If you just look at Sweden, the death toll that they're having, and I was going, Jesus fucking Christ, are you joking? Are you joking? Do you know what the death toll in England is right now, you stupid fucking cow? And you're comparing yourselves to fucking England or to Sweden? What? Of course you have to do something about it. You can't just fucking wander around as if nothing is happening. It is happening. It's not happening in Sweden, clearly. Good for them. Lucky them. Let's all move to Sweden. Fuck those fuckers up.
But like anything, there are important criteria that make things different. It's not comparable. Different temperature, different climate, different living arrangements, different culture. It's not the same. Is it? It's hugely different.
Oh Christ!
It's just I couldn't believe that I was hearing on live national TV. I mean, these are that's a very popular TV show, if I understand correctly, because you see the two of them in the paper the whole time. So would indicate that it's popular. And I'm sitting there listening to this, and I'm going, Jesus fucking Christ, what's the death toll in the United Kingdom at the minute? It's quite high, like. It's pretty high.
See, deaths. Day 367. Or yesterday, rather.
Mm-hmm.
Or day before yesterday. 300 and something. High. More than 0.
A day.
It's bad. Yeah.
A day. You know, that's a lot of people dying. And this woman saying, oh, but the restrictions. And then they were talking about that the police are now talking about breaking up family Christmas dinners. Police are no more going to break up family Christmas dinners. It's an idle threat, like, to tell people we're not going to allow you to have a big fuck off knees up on Christmas Day.
They might check the gravy, but they're not going to do anything more than that.
No.
Excuse me. Samples required.
Thicken that gravy, mister. Let me see your corn flour.
Well, no, what they're saying is that, you know, if you're having a raging fucking rave in your gaff on Christmas Day, they'll break it up. Of course they will. And they're not saying that, you know, a family who have their mom and dad around or their granny around or whatever, they're going to break that up. No, the rule of 6 applies. Doesn't it? Shit. There won't be enough cops on Christmas Day to police that.
But there might be in the morning.
Gents, I'm dashing. And that's
Christmas Day. Christmas
an
Day
adjective and a verb. I'm doing both. I will catch you. Oh, Aiden, what time are we meeting on Friday? I'm guessing not exactly 12 on the dot. You want to like meet at half 11?
Precisely at 12 because everything is fine.
Yeah?
No, we'll probably roughly around 11, I suppose.
Okay.
Roughly. I mean, just
cool.
Try and check everything's working as it should.
No, I'm planning on not doing anything tomorrow night, so I can, because it's going to be a long day on Friday, and I'm looking forward to it. But have a night off tomorrow night. Have a chill, early bed,
fresh,
and such.
Wake up, moisturize, shave,
moisturize, lubricate, all that sort of stuff. What?
Clean the pipes, and be good to go.
Okay. Anyway, I'll see you then.
Sure, buddy.
Pick up the pace. Get over to that next obstacle.
Right, I've got to check. What do I have to do? I'll install Rocket League. Yeah, 8 o'clock, because that's about when I'll be joining. So I definitely need Rocket League, and I definitely need... I'm not going to install Warframe in.
No worries.
I've never played it. An hour's worth of Warzone is more than enough for me.
Sure.
Titanfall 2 I will install as a just in case.
Definitely. That's going to be...
I would be, to be very truthful, Ed, I would, and I just based on what you were saying earlier, I would be inclined to swap Postscriptum Squad for Warframe, or for Titanfall, to be honest.
Yeah, okay.
Because Postscriptum is, well, because Postscriptum and Squad, and you very rightly pointed it out earlier, is our 2 games we're not very good at. We don't know how to play very well. Probably not prime viewing.
I think the more I think about it, the more you're right, actually.
Whereas Titanfall is fast paced. You know,
Yeah.
so lots going on, dying, respawning,
Hang on a
lots of
sec. I'm
shouting,
gonna
screaming.
1 second.
Okay. That stupid piece of shit.